We are live.
How you doing, Gene?
Doing great, man. What do we got today here?
Well, as we move along here in our quest for vertical farming in Abbotsford, the crane is here and they're putting up all the arches. As you can see, the arches leaning up against the building. So we've been taking the last couple of days. They just assembled all those. There's some assembly stuff. There's a lot of purlin work after these arches are up. And isn't that neat, eh? Finally, the building's going up. Holy Christ,
hey,
I can hardly believe it.
How are you, Al?
Good morning, Al.
We're just growing some stuff for you here, man. We're putting it all together.
Yeah, this is going to be quite a project. There's a lot of interest growing rapidly into the space of Affinor and vertical designs. Gene, we got our, congrats on getting your license approved for our cancer folks, right?
Yeah, that was a big thing. We got our we got our approval by the government.
Yeah, no, and
growing here.
What excites me about that program is, other than, helping save and help a lot of people in your network that you've been working so hard and generously with. I like the idea because as I'm able to help you with your folks in the supply side, we're able to take the data and I'm able to work on the appropriate germplasm and blueprint the marijuana cigarette federally for Canada. And that at a zero burn rate. How about that?
Wow.
So yeah, it's kind of like a neat enablement where it's enabled me to be able to do the work scientifically that I need to get the federal cigarette. And then, of course, take the germplasm and we'll be removing it from Canada to, once things open up in the market, we hope to grow it in the equator in a selected country that we would love to stimulate their economy and help them with food production perhaps and produce the marijuana cigarette for Canada. But it has to be the same forever,
Yeah, you have to get it always the same, eh?
Yeah. So this project articulates beautiful fresh strawberries that will be, I got to tell you, I know my horticulturist, Rob Gerling, he is particularly excited about growing these cultivars and working with this group. They're amazing. And the berries that you've been seeing on Facebook, those are not the cultivars. In fact, they might look nice and everything, and yeah, they're cool, and most people might think they're great. To me, and my people,
great.
Yeah, they are great. They do taste great. They're better than a lot of stuff that's on the shelf. But the reality is what's coming is going to be amazing. And I could explain and bore you to tears right now, but I won't do that. We just can't wait to get the stuff on the shelf. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But look at this. Here we are. It's just a great. The building has gone up so straight. Anderson Landscape and Restoration. They did a great job in the preliminary concrete work and all that stuff. And now we got. My friend Ross and Nick and Jake and Randy and Jackie Ling helped out, and we just got a great crew that's all certified for safety. That's now we got our crane there, and this is just a happy day for me, bud. And I'll tell you what, it's happy for a lot of other people that have been waiting a long time.
Well, we've got the roof going up. We got the arches going up there, eh?
Yes, yeah. After this is all, the arches are up. There's a whole bunch of purlins that go in between. That stiffen everything up, but they'll put 3 sets of arches deep, and then they'll put the stiffeners. They're the straps. They're the steel ready rod that squares the building up and takes out any movement in it, and then you solidify that, and then the building is square from that point on, and then they begin and continue to do the next 3, and then they square it up, because the squarer the building is on this build, the easier the polycarbonate goes on, and you don't want to try to put polycarbonate onto an unsquare building. It'll just be a nightmare of cutting and this and that, and so you do it right the first time, and the crew down there is pretty amazing guys. It's very hot here.
Yeah, it's the hottest day of the year. I guess we got going here with all the guys working, and we got all these peaks that are going up. They're gonna, at the end of the day, this is gonna be looking like a structure with a bit of a tilted roof here, eh, rather than the flat roof. So all the arches are going in.
Yeah.
Let's just go over here, and you can explain what is happening there. There's another one going in.
Yeah. So they just picked those up. They had to pre-assemble all those arches. There's 3 or 4 pieces that go in those, and they're put together Then there's all these purlins. There's like, I don't know what there's 1,200 purlins or something that go in. I mean, there's a lot of screwing around. No pun intended.
Yeah. Well, here Al was asking, how thick is the polycarbonate? Do we know?
I believe they're half-inch thick polycarbonate. The rating is an R8 or something like that.
Nice.
It's not a bad rate. We're growing. There's lots of reasons why. We're growing these berries in BC through the off season because we want the cold temperatures. Okay, we just need to take the chill off the air. They're June bears. These are going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to deliver this. Same with our people, Rob and my guys. Man, they're excited. It's just and to do it in a manner in this greenhouse that we did all the engineering for in the underground, the saving of the water.
Nice.
Vertical Designs is going to become a powerhouse in the operation side of things now. We're looking to buy more land, and we're looking to add a potential another 60,000 square feet onto this greenhouse to put in another 130 towers, which we believe would equate to, depending on the production, anywhere from $14 to $20 million in revenue.
Wow.
I know that's a big spread for anybody that's a mutual fund that's watching, but here's the reality is we don't know exactly yet. So I'm just kind of going, well, if the plants produce this, which they could, it could be this. If they produce this, we had a bad whatever, then for whatever reason. So I like to give a big spread because, I don't want to try to hype anything out, Gene. It will be what it'll be, We want to be, and the board of Afinor and the board of Vertical Designs, we got some very, very great people that are stepping up. And I just, the amount of finance and the stuff that's sort of coming at us now, now that we've got this building kind of coming to fruition, and we've got agreements that are been put together and put to bed. Basically, this is going to get up. It's going to grow strawberries, and then I'm going to begin doing your grow trial.
With the marijuana, that'll be cool.
And your people can be assured that it will be spotlessly clean because we'll be able to send it out for the testing. In fact, we will be sending it out for the testing, Gene, because why? Because I'm going to start blueprinting and getting the germplasm ready for a tobacco industry company.
Nice. That'll be the first in Canada, huh?
Yeah, it'll be the first one in Canada for sure, and they're excited. They're great guys, very professional. As you know, there's no real marketing allowed in cigarette industry. It's just one of those industries that's similar to the marijuana and alcohol and all the rest of it. So the reality is that we just want to get it done right so that we can get those taxes, the appropriate taxes, the price of the stuff squashed down, produced near the equator, the appropriate taxes under federal cigarette or cigar law, and those are already there. We don't have to think about those or spend billions.
Yeah, exactly.
The country has already spent billions. And the byproduct of cigarette industry for organic marijuana, guess what it is? It's CBD oils.
Nice.
So the byproduct is going to be 50th of the cost because it's all going to be done there. So that's what we're after, and that's what we believe because it's a 12 on, 12 off light cycle in the equator. So right outdoors in the towers for marijuana under federal law. Once the laws open up again, folks, this is not a done deal. The laws will be opened up.
All right. Can you guys hear what we're talking about here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we should be able to. So that's all good.
Does anybody out there have any questions? No questions. Well, Gene.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, good. We're just flying around doing our thing here. And what we're going to do is take a break a little bit, just see what the audio's like here. And, hey, ciao for now, yes. Can you hear us, Al? Look at that. Here we go. What a great piece of property you've got here. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, there's going to be, we're gonna throw a show here for some music, and
yeah, I think we talked about Kick Axe, wasn't it? No, what were the guys? Brian's band.
Yeah, that's Kick Axe. Yeah, we're looking at Kick Axe. We're looking at a number of things that are going to be exciting. We're going to be looking for bands that believe in what we're doing here. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I do know the Kick Axe boys. I know that they love what we're doing.
Oh,
Brian and
yeah,
the gang,
well,
they love vertical farming. Those guys have been supporters of this and me for a while. So yeah, rock and roll kickaxe, 100%.
Yeah, so we're going to put on a shows right on this property here. Actually, let's go back and take a look at what we're doing here. Nick's got a little stage set up. He's got an area for a stage which will come at the bottom of your screen right in there. There we go. The right in here is where we're talking about with the band. Right in the side here. And then we overlook the vertical growing, which is absolutely awesome. Hey, how are the strawberries doing here?
Oh yeah, why don't we go down and check those out? We've been picking poundage every day.
You've been picking a lot. This is your breakfast.
Oh yeah, no, they're we've got poundage of strawberries going on. Like
Here they are here.
Yeah, it's growing beautiful. Gene, I gotta tell you, bud, I'm telling you, these machines right down in regions where they just grow outdoors anyway, if they pot the soil and keep the soil indoors and run it through a composting with bacteria, they can keep growing outside. Put slabs out, put the water underground, conserve the water, and use these things right outside with conveyor systems in the field. You'll grow 10 times per field. You're going to conserve all your water, right? And you can automate the crap out of it so that you can pre-cool the vegetables before detached from the root system.
So what do we got going on here?
There's 264 plants growing right there of strawberry plants, which, I'll be honest, these cultivars are, garbage, okay? They're not what we're growing, what we're going to be growing. But nevertheless, they did produce some pretty awesome berries.
Oh, they taste great growing like this.
Yeah, no, it's quite this machine and this design is phenomenal. It's just, it does it all.
That's the same machine that's going to be for my medical marijuana.
Yes, sir. That's actually what's going to be done, and it'll be immediate 12 on, 12 off light cycle, and those plants will end up about just over a foot tall. And I'll tell you, we have a plan for your stuff, and then we can begin the lab testing and the germplasm work.
Some wind on it down there.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. And that's the beautiful thing about growing right outside is you cannot replace the air volume that surrounds the plant from all around. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the air is very clean and fresh. So and the water's all conserved. And look at that. These towers, 10 high, folks, in that building.
10 high, that's only 4
That's
high.
a 4-level high, yeah. This is like I said, this is going to be a very different situation that the world's about to see. We're pretty excited about this.
All right, well, listen, we're going to head out here a bit, and we'll come back in a minute. We'll give you another update from the vertical farm. We've got the roof, the trusses going on, or what are those?
The arches are going on, yeah.
And here's the property. And we're just going to be out for a minute, and we'll see you guys all back here soon, and have a great day.